Hey traders, happy Good Friday to you. Stock market's closed, Bitcoin, crypto market is open, and if you can see, we're looking at Ethereum first. Sorry about being late, my internet is being stupid. I'm so glad I got that unlimited data plan, because that's what we're running on right now. I wouldn't be live if it wasn't for this. So, I don't know, ever since those tornadoes, man, the internet's been really weird. On and off, randomly, just comes back and I don't know, goes away. So, anyway, we're starting the stream with Ethereum that right now is currently $2,100, and I think that made sense based on the XABCD. I think we're on the last wave, right, of the complex structure, and we're talking about a bearish deep crab that targets up at $2,600. You're in price discovery. There's nothing here. Look left. That's nothing. So. Yeah, I mean, when you break 2,000, that's such a significant psychological resistance that, again, why not to 2,500 in a relatively fast pace, where it's just outperforming Bitcoin dramatically now. A lot of altcoins are starting to do that, at least in this past couple days. So great, man. Great news. You know, this isn't really that surprising. Once the bearish head and shoulders, bearish cipher, once it underperformed and we rallied back to that neckline, it was all about, can you break back above that neckline? Once you did, you got to the congestion area around 1872. Once you broke that, man, easy 2K. You got a 2K, and here we are. All-time highs. And just point it out again for you if you weren't paying attention or you weren't watching the stream. Sorry, I'm not, on top of the technical difficulties I'm not really feeling well today either at all. Shouldn't even be here, but it's really tough not being here. Okay, so that's like kind of the argument. A golden mean ratio of 1.618 up there, and that's like that was target 2,500 and then 3,000 after 2,500. All right, of in Chile, very very strong. Very very strong when an asset dumps and an uptrend, right, sells up, then rallies 88%. 78%, then sells off and makes a higher low than the previous low, like much higher. That's so bullish. And so that's why I like the argument for Bitcoin is kind of interesting. For the canary, just kidding. Right, this one, it made a higher high. It made 120% retrace. Like, it's so strong. So friggin' strong, in my opinion. But it's just really for the past 3 days, talking going on 72 hours, it's done absolutely nothing. Oh, intraday, you get some ups and downs. Your lowest point, 56,874. Your highest point, like 60,000. But where traders, where the candles have opened and where they've closed, it's the same thing. They're not moving, right? It's not moving. Like 3 dojis in a row almost at this point. So I'm surprised anyone's even watching right now on a Good Friday, and Bitcoin's not doing anything. So dang, man, I need to make it to where my work actually saves next time. I mean, it's still okay, right? You're still back testing the zone of support resistance from February 21st as support. But dang, man, it looked so much better last night where you were getting a bullish engulfing candle off the indecision. That was really, really nice. And now it's just like, oh, it's not as good anymore. Sorry, it's just not. What's up, Mr. THQ? Sure. Maybe I turn my air on. Hold on a sec. Shoot. Okay, so like there's, you know, I mean, I was live last night on Patreon stream, you know, like nothing's changed besides it just got worse. It's just, it was engulfing, it looked beautiful, and now it's just literally more indecision. But at least it's indecision above a resistance, not below it. So anyway, great. So the couple handle argument or the potential rising wedge argument, you know, pick your poison on what you think. But still, even in this, it's not a rising wedge till you get 5 touches. You only have 4, and the upside for the 5th touch, maybe, I don't know, 65,000. Or you come to the bottom and test 55K again, right? The demand line, supply line. You know, you're building positive momentum, but there's no bids. No bids are coming in right now. Like, you know, again, the past 3 days, nothing's happened. So you would think, all right, what's the holdup? What's the holdup? You're above resistance. I don't know, man. $60,000 psychological. It's just like Ethereum's 2K. You saw what happened when Ethereum broke 2K for real. It's going, you know. That's the same price action Bitcoin's most likely going to get if it breaks 60,000. It hasn't yet, though. It's just gotten, you know, as soon as it touched it, man, it was like, it touched 60,000 yesterday for a lot. I mean, today, but I'm saying it's like universal time really screws up when I talk about today, yesterday. It is today, but it was yesterday. We had 60K and it was only for like, I don't know, a couple minutes, and then it pulled back afterwards. So you know, I mean, it's just like it's looking like it might be topping out a little bit. Your histogram's all out of whack, where you're making higher highs, but you're building negative momentum. It's kind of weird. It's definitely out of whack. So you just can't be surprised if Bitcoin falls below 58K and runs down to 55K again. I mean, just at this point, it's been such a nice extended wave. The wave might end. You pull back for a minor wave before going higher. So that's it, man. You're not, I mean, okay. I think you get kind of what I'm saying here. So yeah, let's look at Litecoin. It's up to 2%. You know, it's above 195, right? As we talked about yesterday, anything above 195, eventually 228 against the target. So it's just on the way. But man, it's like starting to bearish divergence, right? Like a high, you're climbing higher, but much lower levels of positive momentum. So, you know, that's definitely going to play out if Bitcoin can't hold here. So, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like there were opportunities, but the opportunities, even when they presented themselves this time around, were just not as good as other times, right? They just weren't. Maybe a couple assets, a few assets, but like Dash was real nice, man. It was kind of slow going. The daily was real nice, man. Like you were diverging. You got a second bottom near support resistance level from history. And nice rally, but you haven't broken out. It's still not a confirmed pattern. It's a potential double bottom. And there's upside. Definitely upside, but it's not a Bitcoin dumps. No, it's not never going to break 255 if Bitcoin dumps, right? It's performing pretty well. I mean, I'm sure we look at these Bitcoin pairs, and I bet a lot are doing pretty well right now. We look at Bitcoin dominance. It's not doing well. It's selling off. So, So yeah, man, this is one that looked good. It's looking good, but it hasn't yet really broken anything, any critical resistance point. I mean, you know, getting above 211 is nice and all, but you know, 280. Yeah, you really want to get above 280, and then you could see 363 again real fast. So. Yeah. Thanks for all the new patrons who joined between now and yesterday. What's up, Purple and Akarasu and Cody and Adam and Andrew and Arhan, Naeem and AE82 and Captain and D-Rush and Troy and On and DK and Oscar and Frank and Edlund and Voax. Michael, dude, thank you so much for joining the annual Patreon. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Everyone who joined the Patreon, please be sure to sync up the Patreon on the Discord. You have to. That's where all the value is, in the Discord, not on the Patreon. Like, you just might as well don't even join the Patreon if you're not going to be bothered to join the Discord. Don't join. Okay? But if you can deal with joining the Discord, then yeah, you should definitely join the Patreon. Okay? Thank you. I am Rob, Connor G, Tyler W, Veronica P, Lev, and Tom. Thank each and every one of you. Really appreciate it. Hopefully all of y'all are in the Discord now and you're following instructions. Imagine you can't navigate Discord, but you want to be a trader. Really? Like, it's the test. It's a prerequisite test. Alright, let's just see if you got the aptitude to handle Discord, and if you can, you've got a good chance of possibly knocking out trading and technical analysis. Alright? What's up, Joshua, man?
Joshua tipped $25. Hey mate. Requesting TA on the coin balancer. Most appreciated.
Thank you, Joshua. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is it a new S coin or something?
Sure tipped $21.68.
Why is it so quiet?
Check out Neo, testing a major resistance for the second time since mid-2018. Seems it's waking up finally.
Hold on a sec. Thank you, Yer. Maybe it'll be louder now. I don't know. Neo. Major resistance for 2018. Yeah, no, Neo, just like a lot of the other ones, they've been making higher highs, higher lows. Bullish patterns have been playing out. Bearish patterns have been underperforming. Yeah. Finally caught a recovery from August. Mini altcoins, man, when they got thrown down in August, man, they did not come back. They're finally all starting to come back. That's like, 6 months later. 7 months, 8 months later, whatever.
Thanks for the great TA. Can we check out AVAX, please?
Sure, we'll look at it. Thank you.
Happy
Nicholas.
Easter weekend.
So Kurt.
Link/used plaza, sir.
We'll do it, dude. Alright? We will do it. Thank y'all. Alright, so Dash was one that was like kind of a, alright, this is a pretty good one. And I was going to go into, I guess I'll just get in these requests, but... Oh, XMR Citadel. Thanks last night you tipped $250 worth of Bitcoin. If you're listening right now, thanks so much, dude. The stream was over. Like, completely over. But I am very grateful. It's actually fascinating, the fact that Neo, from its all-time high, is only around a 23% retrace. I think that's insane. Yeah, dude, I mean, Neo, I know there's a lot of lines here, man, but I look at a lot of different time scales, and I can't be bothered by every single time scale. So, yeah, it may look a little busy here. I'm just looking at the daily. Yeah, dude, there's nothing here, really. I mean, even where it topped out, there was just this peak from May of 2018. The target's $90. This thing could almost double up and gain, 80-90% value soon. I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding at all. Look how it back tested the old low from December 2017 as support before rallying higher. And this is it. This is not a very strong resistance at all. It's not. So once it's broken, you would think the remaining supply is absorbed by the buyers, it'll be a straight line up to $90. Look, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. So why is it not going to go straight up? It probably is. There's a high probability it would do the exact same thing it's done before in the past. So just don't be surprised if NEO's at $90 again in the future, if this cycle continues for crypto and Bitcoin. Okay. Yeah, accumulation, and I guess now you have a sell wall. So it's not even really a... and then you got an XABCD to boot, right? Where it's... how many times we got to do it? XA, B, C, D stuff, right? But up there, the context is nothing burger. At a PCZ of a potential bearish harmonic, there's nothing here that helps you with your argument for why it would reverse there. It probably won't reverse there. Really bullish trend. Okay. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, there's nothing I can do. Like, this is what I get for going public on my Instagram. I have loser, trash individuals out there trying to mimic my account and try to PM you to scam you, okay? Like, I can't do anything. I can't stop that. All I can do is report it 1,000 times. So, if @MitchRayTA_ messages you, I'm not going to message you, all right? The probability of me messaging you is 1,000,000,000 to 1. Like, it's just probably not going to happen. So, just don't fall for it. Don't be stupid. Don't fall for the fake account trying to scam you. I'm not going to PM you, dude. And if it is me PMing you, just check. You can literally check and look and see that it's my account. All right? Just don't fall for it. My God, you know how many people have messaged me today? Countless people messaged me about this, and so I had to make a post about it. But it's just like, people are just going to keep messaging me. And this loser, I want to call him so many bad names, but I'm trying to keep it family friendly, is just trying to, use the trust you have in me to scam you. That's what he's doing. Imagine being that person, how trash their life is. Wow. He's not the first, and certainly will never be the last. These scammer losers have been around for years, and on all platforms, Twitter, YouTube, and now Instagram, they're trying to fake my account to get your money somehow. I don't know. Okay. Anyway. Next one. God, I cannot keep up with all these freaking trash coins, man. This one's different. It's actually not bad. It's actually really interesting. I mean, it kind of could be. It's kind of like Dash Light or something. Or maybe it's trying to low and make a second low, and there's not divergence per se, but maybe convergence going on where you're losing your negative momentum where it could be going positive again. There could be a shark here or something. Maybe I had identified on the 4 hour. I had, yep, it was a shark. It was the shark, man. This is that scrub that could never break $32, $33 for real. So it looks fine. I mean, like the daily, there could be a double bottom of some sort potentially happening, and then you got this really nice shark here. It's just not doing anything, right? I mean, a lot of coins are having really nice rallies, and this one's just kind of hasn't really taken off too much yet. So it still could. It's at an area that makes, like, look, dude, burn this image in your mind. You see the XABCD, but before the XABCD, you see the big markup and then the sell-off, the correction, right? And it's in an uptrend. Look at this image in your mind, and we're just going to look at an asset that sounds similar but is different. Watch. It's called AAV, Lind. The same thing. Huge markup, a correction, then an XABCD, another shark, and look at the performance, and now it's at its own congestion area, the one that AA or AVAX couldn't break. This hasn't broken it either yet. So I think if you break 420, you're probably going to $500, 542. But this isn't the only one. My God, how many do we have to look at that look so similar? Let's It's a lot. Look at this one. Look at UMA. Anyone remember UMA? That trash? Look at it. Same thing. Beautiful textbook bullish Gartley pattern. Nice rally. Only had a reaction low. Never confirmed the bottom. A lot of them didn't. And that was why this is kind of like to me, a little lukewarm rally we've had on these altcoins. Because, man, so many times in this cycle we've been in, you've gotten confirmation lows. These have just not been confirming bottoms. They've just been blasting off the lows. And it didn't help that the bottom was literally the day I had no internet and tornadoes were destroying houses around me and just knocking out all the power and internet. So, yeah, man, just tough. That's why it's just not my favorite, but hey, I'll take it, right? I'll take it. Hey, Ren is trying to break out right now of that descending broadening wedge, and this is a way to size it up. I think the only way to mess with this was 175 profit taking level. So nice off that entry from last night when we were screwing around in Patreon, looking at it. So yeah, that's good, man. Good. Yeah, you have a lot of these assets, big markups, then buying climax, then corrections, and then one bottom, second bottom going on. Look, here's another one that just, oh man, where was the confirmation low? The YFI, man, it's just like it hits the PCC and bounces, and then there's a nice line from history, and then you got to make a little minor double bottom off of it. That was when I took the long off that 32K area, 32.1 low. And what has it done? It's run up to another major high from January.
The creator of the universe has given
and
us
the initial high from September 1st. You break this, man, you're going straight up to 43,780. What's up, Todd? Blessings to you and everyone. Absolutely. Thank you, man. Okay, so across the board, this market's been full of coins doing very similar stuff. Just violent bounces off their pattern completion zones.
Can you look at Quantum Computing Incorporated? Plaza, thanks.
Sure, thanks for joining the Patreon, Purple. I don't know why your name is that. It's weird. I'm not saying your name. We'll look at it. Let's look at the next one, though. It was Link. Which Link to US dollar was another example of like, oh man, I didn't get the confirmation that I'm always looking for, right? Same thing, man. It was almost perfect. Almost unbelievable. Where it doesn't even hit the 70, it's a 76% retrace. And then violently reacts at that level and bounces, and you never get back down there. All of these just remind me of Binance coin before it blew up. I'm talking before it went like 100x plus. It was a trade setup. Literally a trade setup where they rally and they're so strong that they only merely backtest old resistances on making substantially higher lows than the areas of the initial reaction. So yes, major breakout occurring on Link. Anything above $31 leads to probability high that you'll see $35 next. Yep, $35. This is your target up here on Link. If it can sustain prices above this major resistance, as you can see over and over, it's been a reversal point. But if you break that, it's no longer a reversal point. It's a launch point where it goes to the next level. Look, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. So, hey, you break it for real and don't upthrust, straight up. Yeah, and perfect off a beautiful harmonic like this. So, okay, there's your link to the US dollar. But screw link to the US dollar. When you look at link to the Bitcoin pair, this was a trade setup, man. Beautiful. Oh my God. It was like the perfect context to find a perfect Gartley, man. And it's broken out. It's broken resistance. I mean, this is phenomenal. The upside on this is tremendous. I mean, and that kind of implies that maybe link the US dollar is gonna go to $35, but maybe more. Maybe it'll go to $40, $50. Dude, I'm telling you, the link to Bitcoin upside around this area, dude, you could be seeing $75,000 when it's all said and done. It's beautiful. You know, if you really need an example here, okay, look at this image. Burn it in your minds. There was divergence at the pattern completion zone, around a congestion area from history ice line, falling wedge, PCZ of the Garley. Okay. I don't always look at BTC pairs, but when I do, normally they're setting up just the way I'm showing you right now. Here you go. You go back to June 1st of 2020. Tron to BTC was the only asset out there that looked like this. I don't know. When I saw it, I'm like, this is it, dude. This is literally it. You forget, if you ignore this, don't be crying to me about something else, man. Like this was it. Okay, it hit that 786 perfectly. The cipher. What'd it do? Look what it did. Yeah, who cares about after the markup? Look, just look. It kind of like ran up and sold off double bottom right there, and then just went bonkers. Okay, 2618 fib extension. Also a 50% retrace from that major previous high to low. Before it crashed, who cares afterwards, man? Welcome to traders market. Okay, so and now hey, it's starting to rally now again. But this is it, dude. So you see this. You see this. How could you not be excited? I just... I believe it has only just begun for Link to Bitcoin. Only the beginning. Substantial upside. I'll see you there. I'll see it 75k sats eventually. Clip this so we can review it and be like, that's funny. It was only at 54,000 when he said that. All right. Next one. My goodness. It's actually pretty good. It's interesting. You know, you could see kind of, maybe it's harmonic. There's too much craziness here. But I really like what's going on locally. I love on the 4 hour this bullish divergence. Beautiful bullish divergence on the 4 hour. Good daily. No, there's no volume. This is less than 100,000 volume a day, so it's kind of like off limits. Like you're just not. It's not going to be fun. Not going to be a fun time for you to try to trade this. Your limit orders aren't going to get filled. It's going to be tough, man. There's so many scam wicks. I have no idea what the real support resistance is, dude. I don't know. Okay, it looks like you're kind of in that zone of congestion, maybe. Yeah, the low liquidity, that is what happens often on assets with low liquidity. Scam pumps, dumps, gaps up, down. No, look, this day, literally October 2018, no one even traded it. It just sat there. Okay, the next day it just gapped down. So it's just, liquidity this low, man, makes it really tough.
Hey,
you know, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Did you ever play Uber High from the MTV reality show 2 and Days in high school?
Noise!
Yeah, I was a senior. That was my best year. Yes, we played. Now I lost. My team played them in the regional finals. That was my career high game, and then we played them in the semifinals, the Final Four game, and we lost. They adapted. They double teamed me every play, like every single time, and they just passed the ball. And we had kind of our weakness on our defense. We had the second best defense in the state, only second to them, Hoover. And we had like a weaker secondary, so they had a really good Ross Wilson, John Parker Wilson's brother. They were just picking off our, our cornerbacks. So there was a mismatch there. So, yep, that was fun, man. So it could be second bottom here, you know, maybe above 704, it's okay. Maybe it holds here and reverses back up to crazy levels again. Yeah, I mean, it could reverse here, but I don't know. No liquidity at all. And the 4-hour actually looks okay. Like this implies a reversal here. It hasn't really happened much yet
I would
either.
like your TA on each bar looks close to a breakout after an 80% retrace. Thanks, bro. Keep smiling and don't worry that Bitcoin is flat. Most people are not here for Bitcoin action anyway. Thanks so
I don't know,
much.
man. I'm just like kind of physically ailed. I don't really feel good. Yeah, dude. I know. I don't know how people can be upset or sad or frustrated with Bitcoin. Dude, like $58,800. Dude, you need to count your blessings, man. Like, you know how much lower Bitcoin could be than it is now? Like, it's just, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to get the likes up. Dude, people, that's the thing. People don't like the stream unless Bitcoin's, like, literally at its highest level ever. Okay? Like, everything's so good on this market, but people just don't get amped up. They're, like, the emotion, right? That doesn't come out till Bitcoin's pumping. It's one asset. Dude, a trade setup that we have could go a trillion times up and people still aren't going to care like they would if Bitcoin pumped. It's crazy. But that shows how many traders there are versus maybe not traders. People not actually taking positions, you know. What's up, Sam? I mean, I guess we can look at that if you want. Alright, so I'm done with this. Thanks. Purple Man. You want to check your volume on assets, okay? If you want to have minimum of 1 million volume. If this doesn't even have 100,000 volume, good luck. Your limit sell orders, right? Your stop losses, your limit sells for taking profit, right? So limit buys, whatever. Yeah, it was a shark. Well, it wasn't a shark. It was just like, hey, 113%, unconventional. It was a critical area. It bounced, right? Nice bounce. Figured eventually 43 cents would be tested. Look, man, I mean, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. I mean, eventually, why not straight up to 43 again to test it? It might be showing a little convergence right now. I mean, I think eventually it will go to 43 cents, assuming Bitcoin doesn't dump. To at least test it and fail. This thing got destroyed because of an airdrop. Like, yeah, you don't want to airdrop things. Okay. And there was bearish divergence up there on the daily. So, it's just another one that, like, kind of caught a reaction and not so much a reversal low. So, I don't know what else. There's not really much to look at on it. It looks so similar to many other coins, like at least locally, where they're all showing these XABCDs and none of them are getting confirmation really at all. So cool. If this negative momentum keeps waning, the buyers might come back in, and again, your target would still be 43 cents. That's the same it was days ago when we looked at this. Okay. H-bar, I don't know, man. Like, it used to be cool. I don't really care anymore, right? You know how cool H-bar was when it was down here, when I pinged all patrons on the 2nd of the month of March. I said, hey, look, you're creating like an inverse head and shoulders, and you're back testing air resistance as support. I mean, that was the beginning, and look what it turned into.
Up
So
or down, you are great. Thank you. Crypto is fun, but never forget oil and weed.
thank you, DK. I appreciate it. Clearly some hidden bullish divergence going on H-bar. So if that actually things keep going the way it's going right now, then there's implied upside, right? Like a continuation is being implied, at least on the MACD, from a low to the much higher low, waning negative momentum. So clearly in the middle of a range between 30 cents and 43 cents. Really tough to be like, oh, it's time to go long right now. Right, I mean, again, there were better areas. There were much better areas. The asset, since you were all informed it went up 300% in 12 days. So that's all I can do for you at these levels. When you're making a high, about the same high, you're range bound, but you're in the dead middle of the range. It's really tough for me to be like, oh yeah, great opportunity to go long right now, dude. Like, it's just not. Like, maybe if it gets down to 30 cents again and is showing an edge. But yeah, like, the one thing you got going for you on H-bar is it's implied that there is upside coming, at least to attempt to rally here to maybe go back up to 39.8 cents. Maybe 43 cents if you're lucky at the top. Okay. Great. X, A, B, C. It's not a D. The D would be down here. It'd be lower. If you're trying to talk about a harmonic, it never went deep enough on D. This is a bat. Potential bat. The 886 is literally at the bottom of the range. So that would be the lowest risk entry. But it might be tough for the asset to get down to those levels right now if there's hidden bullish divergence going on, where rallies, makes a lower high, then eventually sells off and sees 30 cents. It's just not at the best area for a long right now at this second. Okay, so that's it, man. Oh, dang, man. Hey, dude, Jamie Justa, man. Are you kidding me? Alright, Jamie Justa, thanks so much for joining the annual Patreon. My man, a fellow content creator. Thank you so much, dude, for showing your support. And, wow, I hope you're in the Discord. I think you are, but I haven't seen you, so it would be nice if you pinged me in the Patreon chat, let me know you're in there. Because that's where all the value is, I think. So, thank you, man. Very, very cool, dude. The Josta Show. Okay, the Josta Show. You like heavy metal, rock. He's got a nice podcast. All right. He does, is it daily? Every few days. And he has, high profile guests on there. So check him out. The Josta Show. Josta Show if you're into rock. Thanks to the 1,244 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, like button, bell, the sub. Also, live your protest. Thank you for joining the Patreon just moments ago. Thank you, man. That's cool, man. Brings a smile on my face. He took the black. How many annual patrons do we have now, Brad? Alright, we can look at the next one. That would be banned to BTC.
Collegiate football career may have climaxed, but your life career is just getting started, baby. I bet you have more fans now, ha ha ha. Remember when Bitcoin was 4K and tips were unheard of? Gangs.
Tips were heard of. There were definitely tips coming in back then. That was like, we had tip wars. We had all kinds of tip wars back then, but, yeah, man, like, Bitcoin could be at 4K, 50K, it doesn't matter, because the heart and soul of this channel is technical analysis, it's not crypto. So, and I remember during the bear market, I remember so many content creators would just stop producing content. They would stop showing up. They'd be gone. They'd never come back, right? They all came back, though, didn't they? And then a bunch of new people were ushered in, too. That are big names now. They didn't exist during the bear market. Just like the big names before the bear market existed, now they don't exist at all, right? I mean, so, yeah, man. But if you care about participating in more than one market, it doesn't matter what price Bitcoin's at. You can make money, okay? So that's why we survived here. during all of that. But yeah, man, I don't know about fans. It's the people that watch my stream. I don't know if they're actually fans of what I do. It's just, you know, I just wanted to build a community of people that cared about charts the way I cared about them. It wasn't about one market or another. I don't know. I do like stocks, but a little bit of sentimental value there, because that's like literally where all this research was done on the stock market. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. I don't know, man. It's so liquid, dude. It's like, what do you do with the scam wit? You're banned to BTC. It's okay. It's nothing as good as Link, though. Sorry, dude. Still a valid cipher. This is a certain valid cipher with a confirmation loan. That's pretty good, man. Forget the scam. What are you gonna do, man? Oh, go ahead and plot that. Have fun. I'm not. I'm disregarding it. One Valley. Second Valley. You know, these always get asked about after they play out. I hate that. I mean, it's beginning to play out. So anything above 25,673 I think is really important. And 23,000. So that's your big zone of congestion right there. I mean, we could plot it, I guess. Or you can close it. Anything above that, yeah, really big upside potential. Or I would think the target eventually could take it probably like 37,835 sats to 42,000 sats. This is really, I mean, besides the crazy scam wick and stuff, it looks great. And I think the target is 38,000 to 42,000.
The weekly MACD also more of a long-term play.
Oh, weekly. Oh, sure. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, first level positive momentum on the weekly since September. Yeah, dude, that's pretty good. Pretty good, man. Yeah, I like the higher low too on the weekly. Yep, and I like how, look, the high for May 25th. It's like spring back test of spring, and you're just now breaking. So it looks great on the weekly. Yeah, target's 42,000. 42,000 Satoshis. Your first target. I think your second target would probably be that wick high around 57,000 sats. And then above that, sweet mother of God, straight up, straight down. You know how it could go. So yeah, band looks great on the weekly. Looks exceptional. But on the 4 hour, it also looks really good. Where you have that discernible, pretty beautiful bullish cipher, except for the scam wick. I don't really care. Like, I think this looks great. Okay, looks great on Banded BTC. Okay, there you go. Alright, we did it, man. Got through the request. That was easy. Thanks for taking it easy on me today. Oof. So let's go back to Ethereum. It is a Ethereum stream, really. It's up almost 8% right now, and mooning, dude. We're talking, this thing is running away, or you think eventually Bitcoin will do the same thing, but it's now Ethereum's time in the sun. It's beautiful, dude. Look, there's nothing here. It's price discovery. 2,500 is the target eventually. You get, you pivot, you sell off, you go, indecision days, whatever. It may take a week or two to get there, but eventually, man, pattern completion zone of this potential bearish deep crab pattern, 2,500. Patrons, you were pinged about this the day of the breakout. Right, what the targets were. What were they? Okay, and that's in the Discord. That's under charts only. That's where you should always be paying attention. Have your notifications set up. Really, anything that's posted in charts only, you should set up your notifications. You can do that to where anything in that chat, you get pinged. That a lot of patrons have that set up, so it's in your best interest, because you just don't want to miss things I post in charts only. because they're either extremely educational or it's, hey, like, there's very good variables here and this could be setting up for higher prices. Oh yeah. So Chris, we were looking at that. It actually looked pretty good again. I mean, it was at a Garlib and I think it failed, but it still was at areas, the zone that was bullish. But I was looking at something else on another exchange.
USG, Gemini, thanks.
Sure did. Thank you. Sorry, man. I am dragging today real bad. Yeah, here's the Patreon link if you were wondering. Sorry, I forgot to ping it. Second day of the month, second best day to join the Patreon. So we got like, what, 1150? 1,100 plus patrons. So thanks for everyone sticking around and all the new ones. Yeah, 11,168 patrons.
OXTTA checks.
So Barley, thanks for 20. Sure. The drag on. That's right. Dragon. I am Dragon. Roar. Let's add an alert. Just a random alert somewhere on Ethereum. Hear the beep. It's like, oh my god. I am Dragon. Today. Yeah, it looks really good. Just looking at it right here. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, higher lows. Yeah, it's like XA, BCD stuff going on. A lot of convergence going on. Actually, there was some nice, really nice Class C hidden bullish divergence going on. Right, where you make a double bottom on an oscillator and you make higher lows on the second low, right? Nice.
Hey Mitch, can you please check FDM to BTC daily? I'm not trading the BTC pair, just wanted to know if we have anything on the chart to support a reversal. MACD looks good.
Sure thing. Thank you. Thank you, Egg. Don't think there was really any kind of harmonic or anything that was going on. It's not as easy on this one, right? Like, it just started rallying. I don't know, maybe a low here and the same low, kind of double bottoms. Yeah, there's just not, I mean, they're just these minor highs, and it's just at one from February 20th. That was when Bitcoin hit an all-time high, and it just like you tested it again. Here you are one more time. But the good news is, like, you keep hitting that resistance and you're just selling off and you just make the same low, higher low, and you're just back at it. So you sell off again, you make another higher low, and then I think if you see 31 cents again, you're going to break it and see 36.969 cents up here. Okay, and then above that, my God, I don't even know what to tell you about this scam wick, man. Like, are we going to regard it? It's just like a potential XABCD, right? Same thing, you know.
My long-term A position on leverage is at 14,651%. This pump is beautiful. And there's still quite a bit of room to grow till it falls in low. Entered at $540, just silliness. This crypto market is so filled with things besides Bitcoin to make a dollar.
Congrats, man.
Sensei, can you look at Rolls-Royce? Ricey. Confirmed bottom. Kings.
Yeah, we can look at it. Thanks, man. So yeah, I like the higher lows. I like how it's up, butting up against 31 cents. It's if it breaks it, you're going at 36.9 cents, and then, you know, just after that's 42. I'm sorry, not 36. It's 3.1 pennies, 3.6 pennies, and then 4.2 pennies after that. And if you break 4.2 pennies, you're going to 5.6 pennies. Okay, that's it. Same time, a mini harmonic right here. I don't know, man. There were so many better looking assets than this one. than AMP. I don't know. It didn't really give much of a. You saw we looked at YFI and ETC and Link and BNB and I think Cardano, and they all showed harmonics. This one didn't do it. Not really at all. There's a lot of chop down here, but I like the higher lows. God, man, Dragon's so bad. I think I looked at OXT yesterday. It wasn't really that special. It didn't look. Nothing stuck out to me when I looked at it yesterday. It's a 4% though. Just so much chop, man. So much chop, dude. What's up, Matt? Crom, man. How you doing, dude? Yeah, ZRX was nice, dude.
Yo, what up? Happy Easter. 0x Tendies. I thank you kindly. I think I have a gem here. Check out Safe Moon. My buddy said Coinbase is going to list it. Thanks again. 27.000000000ZRX.
I don't know, man. Your buddy said Coinbase is going to list it. Okay, then pump it, because they always do. It's like they almost always pump when they get listed. So I think OXT is setting up for higher prices, like much higher prices. I mean, dude, the composite operator acquired his position, right? And you're just making these higher lows, higher highs, and there's just the last remainder of supply exists on this asset in the 75 to 85 cent region. Okay, I just love how it's above the 200 moving average, even locally, man. Like, this is a higher low than this low, but look at locally. After that pump, you sold off and then you made another higher low. It's just, it looks really strong, man. I mean, there's probably like a curved line tool. It's starting to go parabolic. Orchid looks good, and a lot of them look good, man. Like, once, I'm telling you, once these highs get broken, who knows where this thing's going. But just know that there were such better areas for the smart money to get in on this, right? And now up here, it's high. It's really high, and look how you're about to go positive on momentum again. Yeah, dude, Orchid, you break 85 cents, I'll see it probably like 100 or $1.20. 100 pennies, dude.
Cheers, Mitch.
Nail, thanks. Thank you. We'll look at the surgical company. Thank you.
Noise! Grateful to have found you. Can we look at NKLA? Nikola Corporation, thank you.
Billy, if you want to, man.
Noise!
Thank you.
Octo/USD, please and thanks. Another Gartley after downswing. Octopi.
Okay, never heard of it in my mind. We'll look at it. Thanks. Yeah, dude, I don't know what to tell you besides extremely bullish behavior, extreme accumulation, and you just keep this type of accumulation up after you just keep hitting a top of the all-time high. Yeah, it'll just eventually pop and go to stupid levels. I mean, you could use this scam wick high or just the previous high. I think everything correlated to that. So I think eventual target $1.16, and if it actually does what most of these other S coins have been doing, eventually at $1.82, the 2618 fib extension, $1.82 on Orchid, if this stuff continues. Okay, just saying, man. This crypto market is incredibly bullish. The sentiment is really, really bullish still. The composite operator spent a lot of time acquiring his position. I mean, we're talking like a year. He spent time taking longs, being patient, and now he's done. It took him all that time. You think he's just done soon? Nah, he's probably not. This is gonna break out, and then retail is gonna come in and freak out and buy and FOMO into this, and it's gonna push the price so high. Even though I think it's really high from where it was at reasonable levels. It's insane. But, yeah. Orchid's still really strong. Sorry. Kind of interesting. FTM Phantom to Bitcoin. Daily doesn't. I mean, hidden bullish divergence, kind of. Definitely. And then nothing's really happened. So I like how anything above this 494 to 559 zone is good. It's bullish. Below it, bearish. And it kind of just had its markup, man. Cool. So now we have to look at the 4 hour for something. I mean, it's just chopping around, range bound between 630 and 824 sats. All right, yellow break 824. Probably a real nice move up, quick move up to 1,000 sats. Psychological. Could be one bottom, a second bottom. This is definitely an area where, hey, if you hold above it long enough, yeah, you think an attempted rally could happen, where you just Fibonacci from that high to the new low, and then you got like common retrace level, side of low. And then you're talking like, oh yeah, 1,000 sats to 382. Right, between the 382 and the 618, it's your golden zone, your common retrace zone. So maybe it gets there in time, but I don't know, it's Phantom, and what if Bitcoin actually starts re-engaging its price discovery, you know, by breaking all-time highs. Yeah, just it looks range bound like a kind of a rectangle, and it's in the dead middle of the rectangle. So if you're looking for like the lowest risk, maybe 630 would be your best bet. I don't know, but it kind of had its fun. Huge run up, didn't it? Again, don't fall for a fake Mitch Ray account on Instagram hitting you up. I'm not going to message you on Instagram. Like, you'll know if I actually hit you up on Instagram. For real. Yeah, Rolls Royce looks fine still. On the weekly, that was really where it was at, and then it sold off, and people were like scared. Oh my God, is it over? I mean, nah, it's not over till it falls below 135. It's fine until then, but are you gonna be patient enough to wait? Pays no dividend, but I mean, my God, you can't say this isn't the lowest risk area of all time for this asset. One bottom, second bottom, and it's just hanging out. And I think there's upside to 206, 233, 337 eventually if this can hold. If this confirmation low holds. Yep, 206 is your target. 233 is target. Rolls Royce, nothing more to talk about. There's divergence and it's starting to play out, but you know, just chopping around. Oh my God. Yeah, I should have known. Safe Moon is not even on TradingView, so I don't care. Have fun with it. Sorry, dude, I can't look at something that's on TradingView. It's not that I can't, I won't. So hey, Bob W, thank you so much for just now joining the annual Patreon. Let's go, dudes. Can we get some hype in the chat, man? Bob W, thank you, man. So, 2 annual patrons have joined today. That is huge. Thank y'all. I really appreciate that. Please be sure to, of course, sync up your Patreon on the Discord if you haven't. You have to. Okay. My man. Contacts are killing me, man. Everything's killing me today, man. Everything. Okay, just breathing's hurting me today. Alright, you want to look at ASXE? I don't know why. I don't know what makes you just be like, oh, I can't wait to see this chart. I can't wait to go long on this, man. Why? What is it? What is it about this that's so intriguing? I mean, it's at all-time lows. The most recent event on this chart is the lowest point of all time. Normally, when your most recent major event is the lowest level of all time, you're obviously not even close to getting in an uptrend. It could take a year for you to ever reverse your trend. Yeah, I like how eventually it'll have rallies and then dump again, rallies and dump again, but when's it gonna rally? Kind of crazy volume down here too, but I don't see anything that signifies, oh my god, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, this is a trade setup. I don't see anything really. Look at that. I mean, what was once the old all-time low from May of 2017 is now resistance. Maybe if you get above 593, I think you got a good shot of seeing 1343, but not until then. Not until then. Okay, so that's the thing. If you're asking about this ASXE, your big area is 593. If you break that, that's where a huge markup could begin. If you break 1365, you're probably going to $26. 61. Okay, but until you break that, you're a peasant scrub. This is a peasant scrub. Okay, it's whack. Are you gonna be like XABCD? Yeah, it's an XABCD, I guess. Sure.
Patreon call from mid-March. KNC just broke $3 right now. It's pumping nicely. Such a great call, Mitch.
So far, it was just another harmonic, dude. It was a harmonic at a really awesome area. Thanks, man.
Is that a joint?
Yeah, dude. I wouldn't say I called it. It's just me scanning charts, identifying structures, and then posting them and pinging patrons. Right? That's what I do. That's what the Patreon. That's what happens in the Patreon. You know. Oh, 3 annual patrons today. Boax, Jamie, and Bob. Okay, 3 annual patrons today. You hear that, chat? Unbelievable. Thank y'all. Jeez. I think they're... Oh my god, dude. We gotta go, dude. We gotta go to Ethereum. That is now at its highest level of all time. 2143 and climbing.
And the newest insanity checking my exit target. Your thoughts? $7.50, $8.70, $10.60.
Scott will look, thank you. We will look. But it's hard to not look at Ethereum. Just wants to go straight up to test the 1618. It's soon approaching the 1272. So, you know, it may pull back at some point. Man, this could run leading at least the next 29 minutes, you know. Normally, I think the Hey song is legit for one asset, and that's Bitcoin, right? There is no hype. Look at the lack of hype that exists in the chat right now. No, we're not playing the Hey song. Like, no one's ever cared about Ethereum pumping like this, right? Compared to Bitcoin. Like, if it was Bitcoin, sure. Because chat would be, I wouldn't be able to read chat. It'd be moving so fast. If this is what Bitcoin was doing, but it's not. It's just Ethereum, and meh, who cares, right? I mean, like, hey, it's my second largest holding that exists in my whole portfolio of anything, right? Except real estate. But, right? I mean, like, it's just money, right? But, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think so, man. I don't think so, Gavin, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, only spamming now. Chat's only spamming now.
Gavin Crown tipped $100. Play the Hey song.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I should. You know, it's like printing dollars.
Hey,
it's like devaluing
look
it.
at Cardano. Was there a bearish fake out today?
Bearish fake out. I guess since it's only up less than 1%, sure, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. See if I should do it. Look how pathetic Bitcoin is. I can't even engulf, man. I don't even know who I am. Am I Bitcoin or am I a scrub trash coin? Soul searching still. It doesn't even know what it's doing, alright? Good God. Who was it that went 30% allocation into Ethereum? Was it Mark Cuban or something? Gavin, man, are you sure?
Gavin Crown tipped
Oh, we want to disappoint you.
$25. You will leave me forever disappointed if I do not get to hear it.
Alright, we're playing the remix. We're not playing the real Haze song. We're playing it's a really good remix. Black Plasma. Black Plasma. Isn't that it? Black Plasma in the house, man. That's what they do on remixes. They just have some random guy. It's the remix, man. The remix. I don't think I have my voice mod set up. Oh, I do. We got the Black Plasma remix, man. We got the Black Plasma remix, man. Did that work? Anyone? Tell me that worked. Well, I don't know why we're on this one. Here we go. We have to keep it on this. You can thank Gavin for this. Literally, Gavin made it happen. It didn't work? God, man. That makes me sad. Hold on. Oh, it didn't work. God.
This is not about shilling your S coin. I
Stealer?
swear, man, it's like, why can't you just be happy about the TA, the charts, the candles? The heart and soul of this channel is not crypto. The heart and soul of this channel is not stocks. This channel is not precious metals or commodities. It is technical analysis.
I can't really talk when this thing's going on, right? Blood Plasma remix, man.
Is that a joint? I mean, it's legal, right?
Dude, XRP Gavin, I'm telling you, it's ready for Moon. XRP is ready for Moon. I'm only able to light the torches at Gondor for XRP. Like, I can't get into your account and make you do anything. I can't make it actionable. Macaron, oh my god! Let's go! Dude, one up and, Gavin, you getting one up, man. Let's go, Matt. Thank you.
Matt Curran took $100.72. No worries, brother. Have a good night.
Good God. Thanks for the ZRX, man. Hundo. My goodness.
Hive/USD breakout.
I don't know, Vaughn. We can look. I know there are requests, but when you have pumps, it's tough to get to the requests, you know? That's why it's just
Look at
like...
historical price action correlation. Straight down, straight up,
Hold
straight
on,
down,
sorry.
straight down, straight
It's
up,
the song.
straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Why don't you give them say Black Plasma?
Probably can't because stockholders, right?
Dude, we're can we download that remix? LOL, I so want a copy of that.
Is that a joint?
Lol.
In the Target situation here, we pulled the cake out, and it was wonderful, dude. It tasted so good. Insulin spiked in our bodies, and you know, it kicked us out of ketosis. You know, man. And that's just how it goes. All right. This essentially is cake baking.
Ethereum deserves its own pump song.
Oh my god, dude, I'm sorry. God.
This remix is legit. Type in the chat. Good Friday, hi.
Sorry, I muted my mic.
Thanks, brother.
So thank you, Tugafu, man.
But you know what? We came to the conclusion the other day, man. We had too much Bitcoin.
We got too much Bitcoin. No, saying Frivik Gang, who created the one song, Critical Areas, he is almost finished with his another masterpiece that will be released at all-time highs on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's ever able to recapture all-time highs, that's when he's releasing it, and that's when we're going to all listen to it together. I've not heard it yet, but it's supposed to be, I think, maybe about Bitcoin hitting all-time highs, but we'll see. All right, Gavin, there you go, man. Does that please you? Does this please Gavin in chat? Hope so. Gavin says yes. Yes is he is pleased in Canadian and Looney Talk. Alright, so we can get back to the request. Well, Ethereum, I'm going to add another alert. If we hit all-time highs again, we'll come right back to it or something. I've been live now 1 hour 17 minutes. You're enjoying the live stream and like button, the bell, the sub. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate the 1,464 people tuned in, because you could be doing anything on this Good Friday, but you care about crypto, right? That's right. Yeah, we have 666 likes. Gotta get the devil out of here, dude. Yeah, I don't really feel good about Nikola below 1618, man. Yeah, I don't like it below this high either, from like $15, $14.77. I don't like it below that, you know? I mean, if it gets back above it, sure, but I don't really see anything that sticks out as amazing on the daily. Maybe the 4 hour is good. A really strong bullish divergence on the 4 hour, but it has not yet done anything, right? A low, the lower low, lower levels negative Momo, higher levels road of strength. So impending price action reverse to the upside, but that reverse to the upside is trying to start, and it's just rejecting the zone of support resistance that is so important. It's the most important area on this chart, and you're below it right now. So until you get back above it, I'm just not really.
Love your show here, some support, much love.
So it's probably really loud. Echo Leap, thank you, man. Thanks for being here, for real. Sorry, like everything's going wrong. Like my internet's out, my contacts are screwing up. I don't feel good. It's just not one of my best days, man. Best, streams. So, yeah, Nikola on the 4 hour could be setting up for higher prices, but if you get back above 1618, I'll feel a lot more comfortable about this asset than now. Okay. Until then, I don't like it. Okay. Yeah, this one looks great. Looks really good. Octo, whatever this crap is, Octo is back tested old resistance as support. Old resistance zone as support. Look at that. And it's making higher lows. And so there's a high right there. That is tested and it's trying to engulf here. It's very illiquid, extremely illiquid asset. So OctoFi, I don't know, man. Like if it breaks $98, it's going probably straight up to 131. And if it breaks that, you know, fib extensions. But yeah, I like how it had a real nice run, sold off, and it's just, you know, the scam wicks, the illiquidity makes it really tough. Is it a harmonic? I don't know, man, right? Because the wicks ruin it and make it nebulous where you don't know. But I just say I like the way it's showing higher lows, and it's in an uptrend. And if it breaks $98, it's going to 131. If it breaks 131, it's going to 155. There you go. That's Octo. It looks great. It looks like it's got more upside involved in store. Okay, that's it. All right, we can move on. I mean, that's it. It looks bullish. There's a sell wall at $98. Once it breaks, it's going to 131. I don't know what else I can do in an analysis. Just tell you the way it looks. Okay, good uptrend. This wasn't really a request or anything, so I don't think I'm going to it for that. But I do want you to see it just because it's so cool. I love it. I love when TA is respected like this. I don't know how you could be. Dude, it's just gorgeous, man. Alright, this is KNC. We've had some real nice success on KNC in the past, but this one right here was so nice because it was this congestion area, alright? Old all-time highs from summer of last year. Look how, you know, you were chopping around, you finally got above it, and you back tested that area as support, and then you created the XAVCD. And then it formed a pretty perfect bullish bat pattern. And it was just another example of, dang, man, you only got a reaction. You never got a reversal or a confirmation low. So that's what's just made this rally kind of just like, there have been like almost every single rally that we've been getting where these harmonics have been presenting themselves, there's been confirmation lows, double bottoms, inverse head and shoulders. You're just getting, it's hitting and it's pumping and it's not done. Like it's probably going soon, it'll be at 332, and if it ever breaks that, look out, man. I think it would be prudent and wise and conservative, just high to low for your harmony or for your fib extensions. 365 is the 1272, 382, 144. The golden mean ratio is about $4. That's easily where it could go if this market keeps melting up, if these altcoins keep outperforming. So beautiful. There you go. Yeah, this was identified and pinged patrons, like whatever, you know, like they're not always going to be trade setups, man. I mean, but I'm still going to inform you and let you know, and you can use your own judgment as because you are a trader, right? You are your own trader. EOS. I disagree, but thank you. I really appreciate the kind words. You know you are. Your targets here. You said 750, 870, 1060. 666 is going to be one, man. That's definitely a potential reversal area. Above that's 858, which you said 870. Close enough. I think just 858. So 666, 858, probably 943. Those would be your targets. Isn't it funny, man? It finally started performing, you know, like it broke the downsloping resistance, went sideways forever, and then it started making those higher lows, man. We just looked at an asset, Octo or whatever, doing similar stuff, and a couple other ones that looked very similar, and eventually, like X, A, B, C, D, right? The fifth wave. So you got a bunch of different assets that are doing that, right? They're beginning their fifth wave of the XABCD. Ethereum itself is doing its C to D, its last wave. Right now, we're witnessing it, right? Bitcoin's not yet begun. Maybe it could, I mean, you're thinking if it's a canary pattern, right? If it's the XABCD, this is C going on D. So it's like, this is it, man. That's why the couple handle makes so much sense, 72,000 target, because it's the canary pattern where you make a higher high on B. All right, it's even stronger than the bearish deep crab, bearish butterfly. Kidding, but the psychology kind of makes sense, right? It was a joke. It was an April Fool's joke. Go watch the stream yesterday if you want to see the fun part. No, I'm not muted. I'm just doing something. So, I think 666 would be it. The first one. First potential reversal area, okay? We'll see if that lines up with a PCZ X, A, B, C, and then a 16. That's a 1414. The 1618, which is the technical reversal, is like $7. So I don't know, 666 is 710 or whatever, that's a great potential reversal area or a potential profit taking area if you were in on this nice jump, okay? Yeah, dude, I mean, if it keeps going, you just think about the upside potential of $15, right? If it starts breaking these major resistance points. I don't know, like, if these are just delayed emails still. Brad, are these like Richard E and Straffin B? Thank you both for joining the Patreon, like now or in the past couple of minutes. Please be sure to sing on the Patreon and the Discord. Really appreciate it. Thank y'all. Fantastic. We got, hey, somehow we're doing it, man. I'm gonna on a day like feeling like crap today, I'm gonna make it to the daily candle close. We got 9 minutes, dude. Running out the clock situation. Okay, next one. Oh, Cardano. Yeah, I think Cardano looked fine. I like how it's losing its negative momentum. It's just really struggling, man. I don't know. I like the fact that it's showing higher lows. There's a lot of accumulation going on right now on Cardano. But if no one wants to buy it, if Charles Hoskinson's son is too ugly, then no one's going to buy it and it's not going to go anywhere. But it's underperforming a lot of other assets. But, you know, it had a really nice markup. But I just love the fact that it made the low. It's making the 786 twice. Actually gave us confirmation kind of here. And it's rallied and it's just sitting sideways, Paul Wallen, above that candle high close from February 20th, and the longer you stay above that, the better. I think eventually straight up to 145. I think like the longer you stay above 115, the higher the probability becomes you get a nice rally to 145 again. And if you break that, look out, dude. Crazy highs. Could go to, almost probably $2. Right, the 1272 is 162. The golden mean ratio is 180. So that's your target levels up there if it's gonna actually break all-time highs, which it's starting to turn into maybe beginning to be a little ascending triangle behavior. If we see, I think we see this third. If we see this high one more time, we're probably going. Yeah, it's probably gonna break it. But yeah, vastly underperforming a lot of other assets right now, at least in the short term. But maybe that's just patience being tested. The patient man's tested all the time on the markets, right? He takes a reasonable position based on variables, and it's not always going to moonshot and go insane, right? Yeah, Cardano. I own some of this. I mean, Scott Carney and me are both in this position, so we're just both hanging out. We got in at lower levels, and we're waiting. That's it. We just wait. Ethereum holders have feelings too. Yeah. True. That's great, dude. Hive, man, it held the old area that was once resistance. It became support. Yep, 92 cents and then $1.05. Love it, man. This respected the TA far too well, right? You know, we identified this initially as an ascending triangle, measured move hit, and then it reversed and then back tested the old high. Look, the old high from May 4th of last year as support, and then you showed hidden bullish divergence, and then blasted off and then sold off again. It's just back testing the old resistance. You know, look left. Oh my God, it's where traders set up their highest point on the 4 hour, April 28th of last year as support. You tested it, and in kind of another low, and now you're rallying, and yeah, 92 cents, 105 your targets, and then if you break that, look out, just even more insanity, like even crazier. Dude, it's wild. Yeah, it's going parabolic, man. I don't know if we'd use this major extension. I'll just go from this local high to the low, and you can get some targets. 115, 127 is the gold mean ratio. So yeah, this looks like it's got upside still. It's crazy. Positive Momo is just building again. It's a beast. It's beasting. All right, Hive. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a breakout. It's not a breakout, but it already broke out, sir, in waves. It broke out. Now, you get above 92 cents, that's when you say it's really breaking out, like, of its all-time high, you know. But 105 would be the clearest breakout, because that was the highest level of all time for Hive, and that was just a few days ago, March 28th. All right, we got through them. Boom. Through the request, man. Remember that time when Bitcoin did stuff? New stablecoin chat. Bruh. Super stable. It's okay. Ethereum's still on the show. We got 2 minutes 43 seconds till your daily candle close, so we're running out the clock situation. It's perfect timing as we get done with the requests and whatever, dude. Great. Thanks for the 1,437 people. Man, I'll tell you, you 1,400, 1,500 people, y'all are here like every day. Like that is, it's like a steel wall of concurrent viewership. So I really appreciate y'all, the real ones. Okay, when we get like 2,000, 3,000 viewers, you know those are the fake ones, dude. The people that are just showing up for price action, because that's just like every day y'all are here. So I really appreciate it, y'all the freaking real ones. Isn't it funny that I have like, you know, like 1,200, 1,300 patrons, and we've got like 1,400 concurrent viewers every day. It's like all the patrons are watching the stream. I love that. Okay, so it's time to play the local on the 8s, of course. Oh my god. Bruh. Less than 2 minutes. This is what we're waiting on. We're watching the daily candle. It would technically engulf, but it's such a pathetic trash engulfing that it's almost just indecision. But it's just a third day. A third day back testing old resistance as support. And it was clearly the best back test where it's just like it touched it like the Jesus, you know, on this third day. That wick high. You know, it was just like testing the zone, but now it's just testing the top like perfectly. So you just got to ask the question, what's got to give now? What else has to be done for the markup to begin? It's doing everything it's supposed to. How is it going to fail here? Really? It's just such bullish price action, man. I don't know. Nothing's certain, but dang, like, I don't know. 30 seconds. Anyone live in the Ukraine here? Dude, y'all, you okay? If you're living in the Ukraine, what is going on, man? No, I'll tell you, when the pumps have been happening on Bitcoin, like they've been having a London session, like around 2 a.m. Eastern. All right. A new day has been born. All-time highs on Ethereum. Bitcoin for the third day in a row, 72 hours above the old all-time high. Amen. Oh my God. Sweet. Did it work? Did the sound change? Did it work? I don't know. All right, sweet. It worked. That's what I was doing. I was trying to be like,
DJ Black Plasma, man. DJ Black Plasma. Alright.
yeah, Easter stream is going to be fun. I'm going to do something similar to last year. I love last year's Easter stream. There was a tornado warning last year.
What up? SPPP whenever we have a chance, please. Platinum/Palladium. Been getting into platinum lately.
Platinum to Palladium. What? Oh yeah, precious metals technical analysis with Mitch Ray. Dude, anyone get in on that cobalt pump, dude? Whatever the... Oh man, did you see that corium dump? Oh man, I was levered short on that corium pump, man. In another universe, everyone's like, just like they're obsessed with cryptos, they're obsessed with different metals. And like the fusing of two different metals that make them into something else, right? Like alloy. Dude, that alloy, man! Alloy was so good! The Alloy project, they have the best team, dude.
I was born from Ukraine. It's a mess, man. Unamused face. Sad.
Yeah, I wonder how it's gonna go, man. Like, it's gonna be weird. It's just Monka S. If you live in the Ukraine, Monka S. Thank you for the 20, Alexi. Dude, rhodium's the brodium, yeah. We're gonna NFT some scrub metals, S metals. Aluminum soap. 1600, dude. Let's see, what was it? Ethereum all YIME highs. I don't even know what that means, anonymous. Oh wow, I've never seen this before, but yeah, it looks insane. Yeah, dude. Oh god, wow. On the cusp of a crazy all-time high. Yeah, dude, what a run it's been on. It's been such a nice, what a nice channel. Oh, really? Oh, so Balancer, I couldn't find Balancer. Oh my god, there is Balancer. Let me go to the Balancer before we look at SPP. Alright, I thought I looked for it and couldn't find it. Yeah, it's real tough, man. I mean, it looks so bullish. It's running, it's bullish convergence. It's showing its first level positive Momo again. It's not overbought. It could keep going. It was like a crazy cup with handle, right? It was like a Bitcoin cup with handle where it made the higher high. You could just look at it like that. You pull it down, cup with handle, broke out. I mean, if you were going to look at it like that and you were just going to target, I mean, that's the way I would look at it. Just conservative. You see, already almost hit the target anyway. You were almost there, 67.50. So, but yeah, that was the area, I guess, where you really wanted to be asking about it, the congestion area. And at that level, there was hidden bullish divergence going on. I love you spring back tested the spring. There was an engulfing candle here on the daily. There were a lot of signals there.
Since December doesn't allow me to watch live all the time. Patreon man. Value added. I'm a working man and I'm a fan. Thanks, man.
Wapiti era, thanks for the $5 super chat, kind words, and thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, we all have limited time here, you know, so all this kinds of rising wedge stuff going on. Maybe nice demand line. Oh boy. Yeah. So it's got upside, but there's a supply line up there. Up at around $70, $72. So that's a big structure, isn't it? Yeah, I think that the way the histogram looks on the daily, that you could see $72. Okay, and then that would be the area beyond, like, you know, you're at all-time highs, so you're around that, and you go from a high to low here. You know, I mean, the 2618 major one's like $84. You already exceeded the golden mean ratio, right? So yeah, there's upside, and you could face, all right, what's going on in supply line? There are sell orders, so there could very well be a decent amount of sell orders at $72, $73. That's it. Sells off, and maybe eventually, and it could break out too. It's just like, yeah, it's kind of near at price discovery. Balancer, I've never looked at this before, so it's at 4.27%. Cool.
Is that a joint?
All right. Sorry about that, Jamie, dude. I don't know. Sometimes I just miss them, and there's no excuse. It just happens, man. But you know how it is when you're live. It's just things get away from you, and yeah, Brad, it's my fault. I don't know, man. I saw what was going on. And it's just crazy, dude. It's just like not good. It's just a current event that's going on that's like, wow. Yeah, not many do that. Let's see. Oh, let's go back to SPP. We're looking at precious metals, man. Yeah, dude. It looks on the cusp for craziness. right? I mean, I would think that you just Fibonacci from the high to low if you were going to get targets, right? High to low, COVID crash. Your first target, if this breaks, right? The first target will be $22, $22.16, 1272, 2365. Gold mean ratio is 2579. So, really nice uptrend is going on right now. I guess we could try to plot it one way or another. Kind of like that. 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom, really. Or we anchor 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top. Oh, that's perfect. And you get 2 touches kind of on the top too. Nice. Yeah, that's it really. Yeah, look at this. Testing that heart line, over and over and over. Heart line. Yeah, you break that, you're gonna go straight up to like 2130. Yeah, this looks it's really strong. It's not like value. Certainly no value on this one. Dang, it looks really, really bullish right now. And it's just on the cusp. Like, right? I mean, as of Friday, it was about to hit all-time highs. And the all-time high before was from March of last year. So it's been over a year since SPPP has hit this level. And it's very close to breaking out, and it could happen next week. It's that close. Platinum and palladium. Oh, that's not platinum to palladium. Imagine if you had all those pairs. Wow. You know, you got like silver to gold to whatever. What about platinum to gold? And how about Bitcoin to gold? We should look back at that one, dude. I bet. Is there a Ethereum to gold? XAU to BTC. Yeah, a lot of people aren't gonna remember this. But here it is, dude. Yeah, like all time. You know, it's about to break to the lowest level of all time. I mean, you had the lowest. This is gold to Bitcoin, right? Terrible. So it's all-time low. Where Trader set it up was March 30th. If Bitcoin does something this weekend, better look out, man. It's gonna be a fresh all-time low on come Monday or when the market's open. So how hilarious is this? Where there was bullish divergence, the bullish divergence played out only to turn into a much lower high. It was so weak that it couldn't even go back test the December 2017 level as a resistance before it dumped. That's pathetic. So, you know, this is the Peter Schiff. If he talks crap about Bitcoin, just show this chart. Just be like, have you checked the XAU to BTC chart lately, Peter Schiff? Anything to say? Didn't think so. Yeah, man.
Gentlemen, in the mix.
I don't know who actually takes Peter Schiff serious. I don't even know what's his legacy gonna be, man. Oh, you're that guy who was like a gold maximalist, and it was really not even. He was not even a gold maximalist. He was just a Bitcoin hater. What a legacy to leave behind, man. It's like he may have done other things in his life, but that's all being overshadowed by his stupidity and his, I don't know, maybe he's trolling at this point. It doesn't matter anymore. No one even knows if he's trolling. He's so old, and it's just like, are you just being serious? I don't know. Troll, obviously it's not really obvious that he's a troll, right? Because he just trash talks Bitcoin every day. That's not obvious troll. Well, we know his son's okay. His son's like the opposite of him, so that's good. So when's it gonna happen? When's the canary gonna start its last wave? Or when's the last wave gonna really go? Because X, A, B, C. This is C to D. So are we gonna get a pause in the wave before it keeps going, or is this wave just gonna go? Because I mean, you just spent 72 hours back testing old areas as support. 72 hours, man.
Currently learning how to control myself. YPT equals L.
WAPT. WAPT equals elk. Thank you, elk arrow. What does that mean, though? Are you an arrow? What does that mean? Elk arrow. The arrow is meant for the elk? Or is it literally an arrow that is an elk? So I'm confused by the wording. Thank you. You think it's gonna sell? I mean, dude, it really wouldn't be that weird if it did, you know, get a pause. You know, that would be... I think people take profit on all these S coins pumping and stuff, you know, and it comes down and this liquidates everyone and gets everyone scared and stupid again before then it goes. I mean, that's obvious, real possibility. But dude, how can that happen when I'm showing you the psychology of the buyer and seller? Like, how can it do that? Why did you just spend 72 hours confirming what was once the old all-time high as support now? It just doesn't make sense why you would then sell off and do this, right? I mean, and the way the histogram and RSI looks on the daily also leads you to be like, how can it how is that going to happen? You know, like, they should, you know, it's just the stage is set for a huge markup on Bitcoin. It just happens. Like, everything's happened except for the impulse itself.
Friday night games. Cool face. Cheers.
What?
A daily candle closed above supply line. Moon timey things.
Kava, thanks for the 5. Martin, thanks for the 5 Australian dollars. No, XRP's looked prime. Patrons, you've been pinged on it. You've been warned. There's nothing else I can do for you, right? And I'm just on like yesterday. Just check charts only, patrons. Look at one of the most recent. It's like, dude, you got the target. You know what's gonna happen on XRP. So much, 86 cents, man. You go to the, and just, it like started with a harmonic and you had 2 lows there. It was perfect, man. All right, once 62 cents breaks, man, 70, then 86 cents, man. Go to the weekly. The weekly is really it, man. Yep. It's true. You closed above that high where traders set it up September 2018. I think this is it, man. I think eventually 86 cents. And then after that, look out. Oh, I have the other work on the other chart with more data on Bitfinex. Yeah, this is it, dude. XRP, man. Like, you know, 2 days, in 2 days, you want to have a close above where you are right now. If you can just close right where, let's say the candle close happened right now, that'd be a major breakout. It would technically be, oh, you're so close. You're just matching that November 30th high. If you just go a little bit higher, you'll be making the highest candle close since freaking May of 2018. Monstrous, momentous, composite operator stuff. It's 88 cents on this chart to 95 cents, which is really the zone. Hey, it's the zone. The cal zone. No carbs. That's where it's headed most likely in time. And then above that, dude, seriously, on the weekly, nothing till 276. I don't want to sound like Alex Cobb or anything, but we're just looking at the chart. Even more stupid gifts with DGB's stupid logo. I'm done with it, man. I don't ever want to see anything DGB again, okay? Oh god, Paris Hilton. Get me out of here, dude. XRP is hot. Ethereum is hot. Bitcoin. Potential to be hot. Potential to be very, very hot. Next area that gets an elk will be a bullish canary. Name it. Name your next kill the bullish canary. I call dibs on some of the venison though. I love venison. Such a good tasting meat. Back before the keto days. Deer gravy. Just eat deer gravy, dude. So good. If you haven't had deer gravy yet, there's something wrong. You need to figure it out. Why am I keto? There's so many health benefits, so many good things involved with doing keto. Also intermittently fast. Sustain energy levels. It's the way our ancestors evolved. How about no, Jenner? How about literally no ever? You just outed yourself as a shill. Get wrecked. Oh no, the music ended? Really?
When moon.
Kava when moon. Moon soon. But again, nothing certain. All about probabilities. We don't expect anything. So based on the price action correlation to previous levels, moon soon. But again, it may not happen. So you just can't expect anything on these markets. Bamboozles happen, but dang man, it's just like what else has to, how many times you got to back test it before it rallies to test all-time highs. I think 72 hours is good enough, but hey, who am I to think that's a good enough? Okay. If you're the market maker out there, what are you doing, dude? Like, figure it out. Pump stream soon. I mean, like, I'd love it to be this weekend, but I'm just not, really. I don't really expect anything. I'm going to shoot guns tomorrow, so I hope it's not tomorrow. But I mean, I don't care. Like, I was shooting guns in August when the moon pumps were happening, so whatever. Yeah, but one thing's certain. It seems like a lot of these altcoins are still having a real good time with Bitcoin's indecision, right? Bitcoin chopping around. These alts are killing it, man. Some of them anyway. But yeah, XRP's on deck, man, for insane things where XRP starts becoming like, starts getting put on, CNBC again. Like, they hadn't said anything about XRP in a long time, really, but once XRP starts running to 86 cents and then eventually breaks that resistance that's pretty weak, look out, man. Alex Cobb's his channel's gonna go nuts.
Is that a joint?
Thanks, Harley, 420. So we're gonna go up and down, but I've been live for 2 hours now, so if you're enjoying the live stream, the like button, that bell, that sub. It's been good, and remember, it's the 2nd of the month, so it is the second best day to join the Patreon, where you get education, trade setups, and a very active community of people that are willing to help you on your own trading journey. We're all in this together, and that's all in the Discord, the premium Discord that you get by signing up with a Patreon. Green J, and Fluffer, thank both of y'all for joining the Patreon just a few minutes ago. Sorry I missed those. My bad. Rocking Horse, I believe it, man. I believe it. It's probably a disgusting sexual reference since y'all are talking about it. Okay, so good stream. Thanks for coming out. Sorry, this is just not, I mean, I'm just not feeling it today. Like, you know, if you stream 7 days a week, you know, there are going to be some days inevitably that just are, you're off. Okay, and this is my off day today. Okay, sorry. So I will, I really appreciate the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Hit that sub button, that bell, that like on the way out. Hey, I hope I have like a crazy stream where I have to show up this morning at 1 a.m. or something. That'd be hilarious, but don't rule it out, but we'll see what happens. Until next time, respect the TA. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Brad, man. Sorry, dude. Can we get some happy birthdays for Brad in the chat, man? Thank you, dude, for all your work, and you made it, man, another year.
Enjoy TA, whatever, man. Thanks so much.
I don't know, sir.
There is a mass suspension of disbelief. It's everywhere. And I'm sure I'm part of it too. But we've all got that in common. And that's what I believe in. There is a mass suspension of disbelief.
name is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.